going on? I'm here back with another Epic 7 video, and today we're going over the update for September 27th. Now, this week they are doing maintenance starting on Wednesday, September 27th, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. Starting off with the hero balance adjustment, I think ML Ken is going to be the winner of this balance adjustment. We also have some changes to ML Kron that I think are going to make him slightly more usable, but I think he's still going to suffer from not doing anything. And then Moon Bunny also got some nice buffs there. So we'll see, slight little tweaks, nothing major, but we'll see exactly how those affect the meta. We also have the last week for the Night of the Last Succession for the new Midnight Gala Lilius. Her side story here, week 3 is about to end, so make sure you do that. Make sure if you haven't completed the brawl, make sure you try to finish that up so you can get all of those rewards from the reputations. Moving on, we do have a Fable of the Demons of Nadalon, week 1. I believe this is also a rerun. And because the artifact seal of capture that was rerun a while back, or that first came out a little while back. It's the one with burns. I think when you fully max it out, it's like 100% chance to burn, something like that. But I'm pretty sure that this is gonna maybe dive a little bit deeper into the new RGB 5-star unit. So we gotta wait and see, but you'll be able to pick that seal of capture. It's a 5-star artifact, so keep that in mind. You do need to fully limit break it, but they're going to give you all of those in the side story event, so you'll be able to pick that up. And so here it is: when a non-critical hit is made after using a basic skill, has a 100% chance to burn. I tried using this on Bihu, but yeah, it didn't work out so well. So maybe now with his slight little changes to his S1, maybe this will be his best in slot for realsies this time, but we gotta wait and see. We are getting a Day of Pleasant Relaxation. This is that side story where you'll be able to unlock some artwork. 78 gear, because they love to give you level 78 gear, because why not? It's a weird one. It's more of like a support / control ring. You got main stat HP, you got defense speed, effectiveness, and effect resistance. Now, before you say this is garbage, hear me out. Back in the day, anytime you saw both of these stats together, it was automatic garbage, okay? Like automatic, just instant delete, okay? But now, there's units in the game that want a little bit of both. They want effect resistance and they want effectiveness. One of the main units that comes to mind right now is Summer Luluga, right? You want her to be somewhat tanky, you want her to be able to resist debuffs, but you also want her to be able to land her debuffs. So she kind of wants both, right? So before you throw this out and you say, hey, this is hardcore garbage, yes, it is 78, but you never know. You might get really lucky on that one. We got the new 5-star RGB, Nahkwol. We'll go with Nahkwol, okay? She looks amazing, okay? She looks great. She is going to be in-game, not a limited unit, right? But her skills seem busted, okay? Mainly her skill 3, all right? Hear me out. Attacks all enemies with a powerful spell, dispelling all buffs. So she strips everything, and she inflicts bind for 2 turns. And she increases skill cooldowns by 1 turn. Okay, so this is Lua on steroids. Okay, she gets another turn after that. Okay, and then she can go into her S2, which seals the enemy for 2 turns before attacking and gives herself a speed buff. That's insane, dude. Okay, that is crazy. Now, you might be saying, okay, well, bind, what does bind do? Okay, bind, when it is not the bearer's turn, the bearer cannot act. So you can't counter. Who does that sound like? ML Landy, right? So this is one of the first units that they're releasing to sell you the solution to ML Landy. You got issues with ML Landy? Hey, just pity this unit and GG's, right? With that, she is getting her own 5-star artifact. And this reminds me of like Miss Confile, I guess. This is Miss Confile is the limited artifact that you get from the Guilty Gear collab. After attacking, has a 50% chance to decrease defense of the target for 1 turn. So this effect is not activated by a counterattack, dual attack, or extra attack. So if you fully limit break this 5-star artifact, you have a 50% chance. Okay. Now this artifact, I don't think is going to be worth to like go all in on. I think if you have 1 copy, you should be fine. There aren't too many units, too many rangers that are going to want this. Most units want Guiding Light. Okay. Guiding Light is best in slot for almost every single ranger. So just kind of keep that in mind. Her drop rate up is dropping right after the maintenance on Wednesday, September 27th. So be on the lookout for that. I will be pulling for her. I don't know exactly if I'll be able to use her because she's probably going to be one of those speed units, right? You're going to have to build her 300, 500 speed have her go before the opposing team so that she can do all her binds, skill cooldown, seals, all that stuff, right? So it's going to be rough for turn 2 players, man. It's going to be rough. We're getting the Epic Pass Manager of Darkness. And so this is going to have, I believe it's the Sinful Angelica skin, which looks pretty great. Okay, it looks pretty great. Aside from the skin, you know, I'm down for the rewards. Okay, down for the rewards. It's going to be a total of 1,800 for the skin and for the Epic Pass. So if you haven't already, make sure you save up your Sky Stones because 1,800 Sky Stones is definitely worth the skin and whatever goodies come along with that. We're also getting a new hero added to the Zero Defect City, which is Urban Shadow Chu. So if you were able to pick her up, you'll be able to get yourself a free ticket. They're adding a single flame side story to the Book of Memories. So you'll be able to go back in and repeat that because, you know, level 78 gear, right? Level 78 gear and that Flame Fox, as well as the Blazing Full Moon Trophy. They're resetting the shops. So for the RGB shop, you got Vivian, Para, Hwayoung. And then for the Moonlight Hero rotation, I'm still waiting on Flitica, okay? One of these days, they'll put Flitica back in there. But this time we have Remnant Violet, Briar Witch Assaria, and Blood Moon Haste. My boy Blood Moon Haste underwater right now because buffs for Blood Moon Haste went, right? So that's going to be it for this week. We are getting a check-in event and a buff event. So 10 free leaps, 10 free Covenant summons for 5 days after the maintenance. And then we're going to get that buff event starting on September 29th for global. So starting with the Spirit Altars, and then that's going to last all the way up until October 2nd, which ends with all of the buffs, including the hunts, AP increase, EXP, and the drop rate up for the Spirit Altar. But that's going to be it for me. Let me know your thoughts on this week's update. How excited are you to eliminate Turn 2 gaming with the new RGB 5-star Ranger? Let me know in the comment section below. Like always, if you haven't enjoyed the video, hit that like button if you haven't subscribed. Hey, think about subscribing. It really helps the channel grow and reach more people like you who like content like this. Like always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.